What is up, guys? Matthew here, and welcome back to our FIFA 21 career mode with the mighty Boro. And today we are in 3 different competitions like we were last time out. We've got a FA Cup 5th round game, I believe, against Chelsea away from home as we defend our FA Cup crown. Of course, we have just also beaten Arsenal 1-0 in the League Cup final, so we hold that title too. And then we have a league game against Southampton at home. The last team to beat us in the league as well. They beat us 3-1 at St Mary's. And then we have the second leg of our UEFA Champions League last 16 game at home to Villarreal, where we take in a 2-1 aggregate lead. So a quick update on where we are then. We do have, as I say, a 5th round game against Chelsea. We have got a tough draw compared to what we could have had getting Chelsea in this round, but it's a chance to knock out a big team. Like I said, the UEFA Champions League has come. I think most of the round 16s will have played the first leg by now. So, as you can see, we carry a 2-1 lead over Villarreal. Liverpool and Bayern's 1 each. United are beating Mönchengladbach 1-0. Atletico holding a 3-1 lead over Dortmund. It was 0-0 between Juve and Real. Barca beat PSG 2-1. City battered Napoli 4-1. And Inter beat Leipzig 3-0. So, without any miracles, really, you'd expect Inter, City, maybe Atletico to go through. The rest of the ties are in the balance. As for the Premier League, we did have a huge win over Liverpool last time out, which did extend our lead over them at the top. They did, though, play when we had the League Cup final, so that's why all teams around us have a game in hand now. So no worries that we've lost the lead of the table to Manchester City. We have that game in hand. And we're still ahead of Liverpool even with that game in hand. So, yeah, I don't know when our game in hand is. I think it was scheduled for... It could be this game here against Watford. So, we've got at least another 3 Premier League games before we get that game back. So, yeah, let's just keep up with them, keep up with the leaders, and maybe pounce back and take over the lead again when we play Watford. But, I mean, look how close we are at the end of the season. Getting very, very close now. But we have a crown to defend, and that is going to be at Stamford Bridge in the FA Cup 5th round against Chelsea.
Conor Gallagher.
So here's their career, who's up against our career. Ironically, Chelsea have fielded a weakened team from what we've seen in the Premier League. I have noticed. We've pretty much put our strongest 11 out there, barring the centre-backs. But we have conceded an early free kick here. Last time we were here, of course, in the league was a couple of episodes back, I believe. And we just rescued a draw against Chelsea. It was a very, very tight game. So, Correa whips this in for Chelsea. Only headed behind by Tomori.
It will be a corner.
So, looks like they're going to play this short. Here's Gull. Never heard of him. He's definitely a season 4 type of player that Chelsea would sign. Here's Correa. Followed by Correa. Conor Gallagher playing for them. Oh, Ross Barkley here. Rice can't get there. And Chelsea lead after 7 minutes. And it's Gull. If I even pronounce that name, I have no idea who he is. But Gull has put Chelsea in the lead. Pretty straightforward goal, to be honest.
Well, here is the replay, and to be fair, the keeper from that distance...
Yeah, I mean, Rice tried to come across. Fry wasn't with him. I've seen us concede a few like that.
Let's take another look at that goal, shall we?
And, well, not being much between the two teams in this game so far, but Chelsea have the lead. And it's Sebastian Gull who's got it.
So Boro restart the game. A wake-up call for their players, perhaps. Can they find a response? Bellingham.
Can Bellingham drive us into action here? Well, he's been fouled there by Gallagher.
By the referee.
Don't like these narrow free kicks though. They are so difficult to do anything from. But there's acres of space for Spence to run into here.
Dangerous ball.
It looks good towards Origi.
Around with that clearance.
And we do have a corner. Hudson-Odoi then whips this in.
To the centre of the box.
Still Fry's up there. Comes back into Rice. Oh, Origi's mugged the defender.
Defensively, will
Can we take advantage? Correa. Oh, we've overran it.
defensive Brazilians to shut them.
Try to do too much, and Chelsea will get rid of the ball.
Under pressure here.
Oh, well, will they?
Pressure high.
Look at that from Bellingham.
Origi.
Origi turns, and what a save.
Keeper stretching to deny him.
Great work by Bellingham, but Kepa stops us there. Don't think the ball was quite out of Origi's feet, but good save from Kepa.
And
Foden.
putting it into the area.
Origi! And that's a bullet.
A magnificent game unfolding.
That's a bullet header by Divock Origi. And we are back level.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a dangerous set piece into the box, and that's a good header. Eye on the ball, concentration. It's a lovely finish.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored.
Great header from Origi.
He's furious.
And it's
What a
game
goal.
on.
They've thrown this lead away.
Havertz.
Barkley. Ivan Elkiaga.
Back to Havertz. Oh, this is good football from Chelsea up until the finish.
He would dearly love to have back if possible.
And Kennedy
Best effort was
has
it?
absolutely
I bet
sliced
it's
that
all right.
one.
Haven't got anything on. Why not try a shot?
What a shocker. He could have put a goal next to the goal. It still wouldn't have went in. Here's Spence.
And on he goes.
Well, may as well have a little jog down this
And players
right-hand side. And where is the Chelsea defence? But where's Divock Origi's finishing?
Oh, and does he? Wow, does he react? What a save that is.
Was it a it was a save! What a save by Kepa. I thought we'd sliced it wide. And I was going to slate Origi for absolutely cocking that up. But what a save from Kepa. Don't think he knew much about it, but stopped it from going in the net, and that's his job.
The corner.
And Makinen
Well, not the easiest
with a
of
pretty
chances.
shocker of a header there.
Not even close in the end. Declan Rice.
Rice.
Oh, a perfectly
Oh, what a ball. Through to Origi. It's got to be two. And it just,
today.
just,
Performance.
it squeezed in
Unable to stop it.
from one post to the other.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a decent move to evade the defence.
Great run. The defender's nowhere near Origi, and it just
goes for the smash. Lovely goal.
comes back in. I thought it was going to hit the post and go out. Oof. Just.
Well, the coach can
What a
feel the
turnaround this
game
has been.
slipping away, I'm sure. Might need a plan B.
It's neat passing, confidence on the ball.
Can Chelsea get a quick equaliser here and make a game of this? Oh, Correa's done.
Opportunity to deliver.
Coulson there. It's back to him. He's done him again.
Zappacosta.
Zappacosta. Here's Gull, the goal scorer.
Havertz.
Havertz. This is the kind of position where they scored past us before, but Dean Henderson,
Throws himself at the ball.
he's the one pulling off the saves this time. It was just a late lunge by Bellingham. We were not going to get anywhere near that, but what a save. Both goalkeepers, I've got to say, are having one hell of a game.
Teammates in the
That's
middle.
that's looped up high. It's off the bar, and Havertz is there.
Oh, wonder goal! Right out of
What a game we have on our hands.
do better than that.
Havertz makes it 2 each. And he thinks he's a breakdancer again. before pulling his hammy again. Well, for all of the good save that Henderson made,
Well, here's the replay.
I don't know what happened here. I mean, what a good ball over the top that is. It's a teasing ball for Kennedy, who heads it into the ground, and
it's all about the timing.
I don't think there's much Henderson could have done about the header. There's definitely nothing he could have done about the rebound. Havertz with a great finish. Not that he could miss from there, obviously, but it's game on again. 2-2.
Once again, the sides are level. This is a kaleidoscope of shifting emotions. Erkiaga and Havertz. Well, sloppy in possession.
Rice. Zappacosta. Can he stick with Correa? The answer to that question's no. Correa is in, but the pressure in behind him was enough to put him off.
Watch that on the replay, I tell you. He was
that was reminiscent of the Chelsea finish from earlier. Goal next to a goal. Still wouldn't have went in.
Correa. Now Chelsea in a position of menace.
Kennedy.
It might be on for them.
Oh, Mackinnon can't get there. It's back into Barkley. Saved.
And the ball is loose.
Havertz there. Can't get the rebound. I don't know what that cross was. Almost took the striker's head off. Oh, and that's just wide. By goal. What a game this has been. A proper cup tie, but yeah, it's never going to score. That was unlucky.
Well, that was the chance to take the lead, and the manager's frustration is there for all to see.
Jude Bellingham.
Well, Bellingham was caught extremely late there, and because Chelsea backed off because of the advantage, that's allowed Origi to turn. But what a last gasp tackle. We took too long to fire the shots. But this has just been end-to-end stuff. The score could finish 8-8 at this rate.
What can they do from here?
And Foden's now been brought down.
And it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. Well, rather than stop play immediately, the referee waited and now decides on a yellow card.
So then, free kick in a good position. Again, I think Hudson-Odoi is probably our best bet. Bit closer though to the goal this one, and he is up against his old club. Oh, that's wide. That's slipped wide.
Long way out there.
Oh, has it? Oh!
And the keeper had the measure of it. Well, a chance here.
Well, I thought we'd completely miss-hit that free kick, but that was heading right into the corner. Foden, we're over 1 minute over the allotted added time. Is there a chance that we can go back ahead? Mackinnon heads it down, but what a half. It's been breathless. And it remains 2-2. Origi holding the ball up well, finds Foden, who is surrounded by 4 or 5 blue shirts, but he's managed to get through all of them. Origi is tackled, but it falls back to Correa. I think Bellingham would just like a little bit of space. Ooh, tried to sneak one into the near post, but Kepa held on.
And we very much hope you'll join us from... Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on...
Pulisic,
It's Middlesbrough
Havertz,
Southampton.
Fry is there.
atmosphere there. It's one I would be tuning in for.
Straight to Pulisic. Barkley.
Correa.
Correa.
And he read it well defensively.
Can we finally get the counter-attack going here?
Works on here.
Jude Bellingham. Oh, he's been blocked. That's got to be a foul.
But it came to nothing in the
Ref, that's got to be a foul.
play is halted.
That was the shortest advantage I think I've ever seen. And now Bellingham's down. This could be a huge injury problem for us. Well, he was holding his shoulder initially. Now he's holding his knee. I hope this isn't a serious injury. One of our key players we're going to have to take off Bellingham. And what a blow that is. That could be huge. What happened? Charging through. Well, I'm hoping that's just maybe a dislocated shoulder. Just runs into the defender who sort of raises his arms a little bit and then lifts his left leg as well. At first he was holding his shoulder, Bellingham. Let's hope it's not serious. He is one of, if not our best player. Mackinnon.
10 minutes left for play in this match.
Oh, what a run from Reina. He's just come on and he's already cut his way through the defence and Reina has done it. He's been on seconds. And, well, where was the Chelsea defence?
Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely through ball to set up the chance. And once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net.
Well, I mean, it's been all Chelsea. And I really didn't see a way back for us, but we've managed it once again. Reina makes it 3-2, but Chelsea have pegged us back once already in this game. They can do it again.
A big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here?
Well, can the Chelsea players respond to this amazing energy in the ground? Electric in here right now, trying to urge their team to try and get back into this.
So Chelsea, I mean, it's been a frantic game of attack after attack. And that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to throw bodies forward here, Chelsea. Gallagher.
Making excellent progress with the ball.
Oh, Reina, hasn't he been good since he come on?
Can they do something?
Here's Ings, another substitute with fresh legs. Plays it back through to Reina. Oh, almost lobbed the keeper.
Well, he's kept his team in the game. Simple as that.
What an impact Reina has made. Is he going to get the cross in? The Chelsea fans are urging him to cross. Pulisic. Oh, there's Rice again. And I think that might be the last act. Ings wins the header. Hudson-Odoi lobs it over the top to Danny Ings here. And there's no sign of Kepa. Arrizabalaga squares it to Reina. And that is it. I squared it because he deserves it. Reina's won us the game. Hudson-Odoi's ball in behind was fantastic. I'm surprised Kepa didn't come for it. But if you'd have told me that we were going to win this game 4-2, I wouldn't have believed you. But we have. And our defence of the FA Cup goes on. So then we're through, but now we have to assess the damage done to Jude Bellingham. I'm praying it's just a shoulder injury and not like a knee or a cruciate. Oh my God. Oh. I can't believe it. Our star man one of our most pivotal players, Jude Bellingham, is out for up to 2 months with a dislocated shoulder. And 2 months will bring him back towards the end of April with maybe 5 or 6 games to go at the very most. That's a huge blow, it really is. If I was one player I wouldn't want to be injured, it would be him. But that's what we've been dealt with, and that's what we're going to have to deal with. So we now have to look for a replacement. We have got plenty of centre mids, but none that quite do the job that Bellingham does. Man, that's so gutting. How big could that be in terms of our title challenge, the Champions League as well? I can't believe that. Jude Bellingham. Oh, wow. Well, Phil Foden can play centre midfield, so I think I'm going to drop him a little bit deeper. And because of how well he's been playing, I'm going to play Reina as the central attacking midfielder, bringing Wills into the squad. I mean, we've got away with injuries for most of the career mode, to be honest. We do have a small squad, but we do have plenty of players out on loan if needs be. But we're going to have to bring in Foden a bit deeper. Hopefully he can still do them darting runs, breaking between the lines, and Reina can take the job that Foden was doing, but that's a big, big, big miss for us there. Anyhow, we'll use that as motivation, and we'll do it for Jude Bellingham. Anyway, next up, the Premier League, Southampton, the last team to beat us, let's not forget, and they are only in 5th place. We've got a very good team. Let's do it. Spence, here's Reina. I'm interested to see if he can strike up a similar relationship to the one that Bellingham and Foden had. And
just centimetres over the bar with that
well, I think we just took the shot too early as he was riding the challenge. He was always rising, but some responsibility now on the shoulders of Bellingham and on Foden and Reina in the absence of Bellingham.
Genepo. Roberto Alvarado.
Batshuayi. Here's Genepo. I wasn't sure if Rice or Spence were going to go for him. In the end, neither of them really did. And the header was in but weak and easy for Henderson.
Foden.
Here's Foden playing that little bit deeper, and what he will do is he'll still be able to provide the driving force that Bellingham did. It just depends on if he can do the defensive side of things that Bellingham was also very good at times with some of his tackling and some of his challenges. But here's Hudson-Odoi, great ball in! And Origi taps it home after we pressed really well. Great pressing, well worked from Hudson-Odoi.
Well, here's the replay. It's a very neat piece of deception to get past the defender, and then it just gets better.
Yeah, that driven cross is ridiculously overpowered at times. Origi couldn't miss.
Declan Rice. Tomori. Boro moving the ball forward.
Spence. Lovely play, Hudson-Odoi. Origi's in so much room. Oh, he's done it again.
That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet.
Divock Origi peeling off at the back post.
Replay, and this is why we call it the beautiful game, Derek. The technique involved to pull off a rebound.
Oh, he's done it again.
It's unbelievable.
It's poor defending, it has to be said. But Origi's just, well, he's showing off at this point. Full of confidence. Another goal. And with this being the first game without Jude Bellingham, so far, so good.
It's going their way. Declan Rice.
Rice.
Looking ball. What can they do from here?
Hudson-Odoi. Oh, beautiful.
Perfect block.
Alonso did well to block the cross.
Really controlled possession, really starting to dictate the tempo of this game now, and they're creating chances as well. I'm not sure their opponents
Foden.
have the answer to.
Oh, one effort from Foden.
To push that away from
That was bending right into that top corner. Good save by the keeper.
Jetson Fernandes.
Correa. Plenty of room to run into here. Oh, and just didn't get the bend on it that he wanted. Foden.
Getting forward.
Done well to keep hold of that. Plays it to Reina. Ooh, almost back to
Untidy in
Foden.
possession.
Oh, could Southampton counter-attack here? Morata.
It's with Musa
Gineppo. Trying to skip past Spence.
Marcus Alonso.
Alonso back to
Keep
Gineppo.
passing away.
Alonso not really going anywhere at the moment.
Promising. And here-
Played in field. Batshuayi and Morata.
Flings himself at the ball.
Strong hands from Henderson. Just shifted that out of his feet. Hit it ferociously, Morata. Here's Foden.
Nicely
Caught out. I was just going to say we've started the second half well, but caught in possession there.
Robertone.
Robertone skipping through the midfield. Ooh, caught late by Gibson, but no free kick.
Not what he was intending. Bad pass.
But the pass through was pretty bad, and what a takedown that is from Reina. And what a ball over the top to Hudson-Odoi that is. Hudson-Odoi and Origi there
And that's the hat-trick.
at the back post. Gets his hat-trick.
Time and again, they simply can't handle him.
A potentially banana skin against a very good team in the top six, but we've dismantled them. Reina took the ball down beautifully. And Hudson-Odoi with a lovely cross.
And a 2v1 is never fair. To be honest with you, the keeper's got no chance to stop this. It's lovely.
We had to give Origi his hat-trick, didn't we? We had to.
Well, enjoy the good days as a coach. It can be a roller coaster.
Walker-Peters, nice dink forward.
Robertone.
Wesley.
Oh, they have it again.
And straight into the Tamori wall. And here's Wills charging through the middle. Good run from Wills. Here's Origi. Can he get number 4? Yes, he can.
Goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Origi has been on fire. Telling the Southampton contingency to calm down, and whoever else.
It's a lovely quick counter-attack that sets up the chance. And he had choices of what type of finish to apply.
And of course, in the form he's in, he's going to finish it. And this will only do his attempts for the golden boot that little bit better.
Florentino.
Wesley, Robertone again. Shots blocked. Wills. Plenty of room for Hudson-Odoi here. Who's in behind once again. And Reina taps it in for 5.
There it is, and he could scarcely have had an easier finish.
Well, we've absolutely ripped Southampton to bits.
You've got to ask questions about the back line and the goalkeeper. They're simply not there.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored.
At this point, it's just good to get some other players on the score sheet. Reina's been in good form recently. Another goal. Attacking, clinical performances we've had in the league for a long time, and our very impressive home record continues, as does our pretty good defensive record. There it is! Fantastic 5 against Southampton. Hat-trick for Origi, well, 4 goals for Origi from 4 attempts, and we do beat them 5-0. So, the demolition of Southampton gives us another 3 points. Most importantly, with a goal difference as close to City's as it is, might be worth an extra point. A goal difference that strong. And, well, I think City have dropped points because we're only within 1 point of them with that game in hand. Let's have a look. So Liverpool beat Leeds. City were held by Sheffield United, which is a huge result for Sheffield United, who are 12th. So City drop points, which means we are second still. But if we win the game in hand, we would be 2 points clear at the top of the Premier League. This is what we've got to keep doing, plugging away, keep this unbeaten run going. I can't remember how many games it is now in all competitions, but in the league I think it must be 16 or 17 games. But we turn our attention now back to something arguably just as if not more important. It is the Champions League, last 16, second leg at home to Villarreal, where of course we do take in a 2-1 advantage with a place in the quarter-finals at stake.
TV. Hello everyone, and a warm welcome to the Riverside Stadium. My name's Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary on this game is the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And it's the Champions League round of 16's second leg. It's Middlesbrough facing Villarreal.
Well, Derek, my suggestion is you play the game as if it's all square. If you start to protect a small margin too much, this game can run away from you. I'm really looking forward to this.
A look at the starting 11 for Middlesbrough.
So then, luckily we're not chasing the game. We've got a 1-goal advantage. You'd think an early goal for us here would be hugely important. An early goal for Villarreal puts the tie right back in the balance. They did, of course, score first back in Spain.
And you tend to know what you're going to get tactically from this team.
We fought back. But European nights are often really special when it comes to the Riverside, so
it doesn't half work when it works well. Sometimes you can just get exposed to the back, but they've got it down to a T.
We've not lost this season at home yet in any competition. So let's ensure that it stays that way.
How will they cope?
Here come Villarreal. Their first foray forward into the Boro final third. Good skill by Lozano here, who's kept the ball maybe for too long. And now he's freed up Hudson-Odoi, who will run inside. Commit the defenders to create the space for Giovanni Reina here. This could be the early goal we're looking for. What a save! Origi! That could be a massive goal
Well, here's the replay.
in terms of the tie.
As a kid, go for the far post, make it difficult.
Reina couldn't finish, but look who's in the right place at the right time. The angle wasn't too tight, and the man of the moment right now, Divock Origi, puts us 3-1 up in the tie on aggregate, which gives us a 2-goal advantage.
Here, it's with Piontek.
Piatek out to the right.
Plenty of space on the flank here.
Can Villarreal just
And the cross into
put a
the
few
middle.
doubts in Boro minds? And well, that's not the best clearance from Gibbo. Rice has got something on that, but not really enough. And the shot is in.
Down the shot.
Tamori blocks it.
That was needed.
And his clearance might end up being actually a very good pass to Origi, who does get there ahead of the defender.
Well here.
Good work from Origi. And the shot was straight at the keeper. But that was a chance for Villarreal to, well, if they get one back, 3-2. With half an hour to go still.
Piontek.
They just need that first goal.
Georgi Tsitaishvili. Tsitaishvili.
Well, here's Zitaishvili. I've learned how to say his name thanks to the commentator. Although, to be fair, he usually pronounces names wrong himself. Career remains strong, though. Ooh, can't keep the ball, though. And Piatek. We've not really
Far from
kicked on since our goal. I know we are 3-1 up, but McNair can't quite get away with that. After a couple of bites at the cherry, he does well. But we've got to remember, oh, we've run that out by accident. As much as one goal for Villarreal might put a few nerves within the Riverside, a goal for us kills the game completely. So this game is really on a knife edge. The next goal is huge. What a ball that is into Lozano here! And he's put it over the bar. Was that the chance?
Well, 2 goals down. You can't keep wasting chances like
Was that the chance that Villarreal needed? That could have been the moment. Oh, wow, Tamori. What are we doing there? Muniz caught him on the ball. Rice comes across. Gibbo just about saves the day there. And has that just gave Villarreal a bit of belief? We need to nip it in the bud quickly. Hudson-Odoi. Foden. It's 3-on-2. This has got to be the moment for Foden. And there it is. Middlesbrough Football Club are now, you have to say, in the quarter-finals of the Champions League.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put
It's
him through.
great
And
attacking
once he gets
play.
himself settled with the
Foden
keeper
didn't
to
need
beat,
any help.
he hammers it into the back of the net.
We've put him back in
Smashing
that
goal.
number 10 position. Reina's gone off and we've put McNair in the middle. I do feel like I'm just missing Foden's pace
Oh, to be a
and
fly
agility
that dressing room, if it's
over Reina.
this, Derek, he's not happy.
But
Just
that
look at him.
makes it 4-1 and ensures that we are in the quarter-finals of the Champions League. Get in.
Aggregate here, 4-1. It's with Irving Lozano. Really good challenge.
Well, you think back to the chance.
10 minutes.
And this is why I wanted Foden back in the number 10 position. Look at what he's just done there. He's put Hudson-Odoi in. And that's another one. 3-0. 5-1 on aggregate. And as I was just about to say, you go back to that missed chance by Lozano. That was the turning point.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely quick
Foden just
that
being
sets up the
Foden.
chance, and he chooses to use power in the finish. Not much chance for the keeper when it's hit that hard.
Munir. Here's Alvarez.
Good tackles flying in as even at this stage we want to preserve the clean sheet. Coulson with a big block. Away by Rice. Flicked on by Ings and Hudson-Odoi, who somehow still has plenty of stamina. Gets us up the pitch.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now.
I wonder who we're going to get in the next round. I've got a feeling it's going to be a really big name. We've had a slightly generous draw with Villarreal. Could have been a lot worse.
So 3 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Subeldia.
3 minutes left
Santiago
of Villarreal's Champions League campaign. But they've done well to get through to the last 16. I'm not sure what group they come through. I can't remember. But they've done well, as have we. Like I said in the first leg, it's the battle of the small towns in Europe. We've got the better of them this time as the clock ticks towards that 3rd minute. As we have booked our place in the quarter-final of the Champions League.
Well, Derek, what confidence that will give him. A huge margin to go through into the next round. Played very, very well. That confidence, you can use that. You have to. It's like gold dust.
So then, the run of form continues. It looks like Liverpool have booked their place in the next round, and I think a couple of teams have played tonight, so half of the round of 16 draws are complete. I think the other half might be tomorrow potentially. So we've gone through beating Villarreal 5-1, Liverpool won 2-0, so they went through 3-1, knocking out Bayern Munich. That's a huge name to go out. Man United ensured that they got past Mönchengladbach with ease. Dortmund, well, they tried coming back against Atletico, credit to them, but it wasn't quite enough. Losing 4-3 in the end. The rest of the ties are going to be played, I'm assuming. Well, actually, no, because that's Wednesday, so it must be next week. So we won't find out who we're playing next, as the rest of the last 16 will not be drawn until the next week, which I'm going to guess will be around here. So the rest of the Champions League will conclude probably on the 13th, and then we will find out who we've got next. So that's going to be super exciting. As you can see, the FA Cup's not got any easier. We've just knocked out Chelsea, and we've got Manchester United waiting for us another away tie. Again, we could have had a little bit of an easier draw there, but who else went through? Brighton, knocked out by Everton. Arsenal went through. West Brom. City just. What a game that was. Liverpool United battered Palace. Wow. Peterborough knocked out Newcastle. What a draw that was for them. Oh, but then they lost to Everton. That's a shame. Arsenal have beat City though. So City are, they've been knocked out of both domestic cups quite early. Arsenal are doing well. We've got Man United. West Brom have Liverpool. So I might end up having a repeat of the League Cup final if we keep going the way Arsenal are playing. But we've got to get past Manchester United. That'll be in the next episode. We are doing our best with the squad we have, playing in three different competitions now. We've managed to win one of them, but we are doing well in what is left. The FA Cup will be tough. The Premier League continues. We still have that game in hand, I believe, so in a very good position there. Despite not being top of the league, we will be, even with a point in our game in hand against Watford, and I believe that might be in the next episode. Let's have a look. We've got, Manchester United. The Champions League tie might be here. It might be. So the next episode might be FA Cup, Premier League, Champions League. Or, if not, it'll be FA Cup, Premier League, and then Watford. The Champions League might end up being around here, possibly. We'll have to wait and see. There's 2 legs, isn't there? First leg here, second leg here, and then semi-final. No, I think we probably will have the next round of the Champions League in the next episode, but we'll see. We'll have to wait and see, of course, what the draw is, etc. So if you're excited to see who we're drawn up against in the Champions League quarterfinals, then do join me in the next episode if you want to see if we're also going to make it through to the FA Cup quarterfinals as well. Check out the next episode for that, and of course you do not want to miss how this incredible title race continues as we are marching on and doing everything we can to stay in every competition possible. But until next time, guys, thank you very much once again for watching. I'll see you next time.